tributes written by the team. Our first senior is Gina Doyle.
Your mic's alive?
Gina is joined by her parents, Serena and Brendan.
Mic's alive so they can hear it.
From Sutton, Massachusetts, Gina is a human factors major who already has a job locked up for after graduation. Gina has transformed Coach Berube into a hugger. She might like dogs more than she likes people, and her teammates believe she would be a dog if she could. Woof. Gina is a sharpshooter whose made shots lead to the bench celebrating with maximum excitement. Despite having her career limited by health issues, year after year she has been one of the program's most positive and committed players. Congratulations, Gina, and thank you for your dedication to Jumbo basketball. Our next senior is Melissa Baptista. Melissa is joined by her parents, Erlene and Joao. From Somerville, Massachusetts, Melissa is a film and media studies major, otherwise known as Sasha. She forever wishes that she was a guard and has never committed a foul in her life. Her teammates think she can pull off any outfit. Melissa scored her 1,000th career point earlier this season, and her 1,154 total points are currently 7th all-time at Tufts. She is also 3rd in career blocks. Melissa was selected as a WBCA and D3 Hoops All-America in her junior season last year. Congratulations, Melissa, and thank you for your dedication to Jumbo basketball. Our next senior is Jenny Bucciaroni. Jenny is joined by her parents, Lauren and Bob. A co-captain from North Reading, Massachusetts, Jenny is an economics major. She's an extremely loyal Dunkies customer. She enjoys bouncing around, and her major hops can be seen during bench celebrations. Jenny is also a wicked cool aunt. After missing her sophomore season with an injury, Jenny has been a key contributor off the bench last year and now as a starter this season. As a captain this year, she has been an incredible leader by setting a great example for her teammates to follow, bringing a positive attitude and communicating clearly. Congratulations, Jenny, and thank you for your dedication to Jumbo basketball. Our final senior is Lauren Dillon. Lauren is joined by her parents, Susie and Sean. A co-captain from Wesleyan, Massachusetts, Lauren is a child study and human development major with a minor in film and media studies. In case there is any confusion, Lauren is the super short point guard from Tufts. In her free time, she enjoys raking it up, breaking it down, and puzzling. A 2-year captain, she was named the NESCAC Defensive Player of the Year last year, mostly in thanks to her really big hands. Lauren holds Tufts' career assists record and is 4th all-time in steals. Congratulations, Lauren, and thank you for your dedication to Jumbo basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one last large round of applause for the Tufts University women's basketball class of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all rise, remove your caps, and direct your attention to the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
And good afternoon.
And now let's meet our starting lineups. First for visiting Wesleyan.
Good afternoon, and
Junior guard, 5'4".
I can't hear myself in the mic.
Yeah.
Number 10, Olivia
good afternoon, and welcome to Cousins Gymnasium. My name is Alec Whipple, and I'd like to welcome you to this afternoon matinee between Tufts and Wesleyan. I'm joined here by my partner Ethan Zaharoni. How you doing, Ethan?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. Senior day here, and back to Harrington, and inside to Briggs, who misses the mid-range jumper, and rebound corralled by number 22 Vital. Quick three attempt by number 15 Emma Roche that bounces off the rim, and Jack Knapp brings it back up the court. And Harrington with the ball, back to Knapp. Inside to Martinson, but pass not able to be handled. Back inside to Briggs, who's blocked by Berger. Something you got to watch out for when you go back in. On the ground here, jump ball called. Possession arrow is Wesleyan's favor.
Wesleyan possession.
Wesleyan gets that jump ball.
For Wesleyan returning is number 10, Gorman. Replacing Vital.
Gorman comes back in now.
Dillon returns, replacing
Dillon comes back in.
Harrington.
About 2 minutes left to play in the quarter. Tufts up 10-9.
Tufts doing a good job holding this high-scoring Wesleyan team to only 9 so far, but
Gorman misses there.
they do have to find their own form of offense.
And Tufts definitely can struggle from offense sometimes, especially when Baptista gets in foul trouble, as is the case here. Now Dillon brings it back down. And that's picked off there. Gorman, only guarded by Dillon. That's in for Gorman. Wesleyan takes an 11-10 lead.
Yeah, first lead of the game. Tufts, they're playing pretty well on defense, holding Wesleyan to a pretty low shot percentage, but they do need to find something, get something going on offense right now.
Dillon's pass deflected, but recovered by Briggs. Here's Dillon. Inside to Briggs. Briggs up with it. No good. Knapp tries to corral the rebound. Can't get it. Gorman and Briggs now in a little bit of a scrap.
Got a kick ball there.
So now Jumbo's and Knapp coming down. Is Dillon to Knapp. Knapp, baseline. That's
go.
good.
Get into the paint, tie this game back up. That's what you gotta do. You gotta use your advantages when you have them. And right now, the Tufts does have at least an even match in the paint as compared when Berger is out there. So.
Now Gorman receives the pass. That's going to be a travel. So Tufts gets the ball back. About 13 seconds left, so time for one more possession from them.
See if they can take the lead going into the second quarter here.
Briggs passes into Dillon. Wesleyan pressing here. Knapp goes in. Knapp up with it. The floater's good from Knapp. Now Wesleyan tries to get one more shot off. Here's Gorman with the runner. No good there. So after one quarter here in Cousins Gymnasium, it's 14-12 Tufts. Bit of an uneven quarter for both teams. Neither could really find an offensive rhythm. Tufts, or both teams benefited from a few threes. And Tufts just didn't seem to have the offensive flow that they had at the end of last night's game.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a defensive battle till the end. It looks like most of the shots are actually contested on both sides, except for a few threes that have been open and just missed, but threes are lower percentage shots. So obviously a few of those are going to miss, but and got some good defensive players on both sides. So
Tufts definitely more of makes its money on its defense more its offense. You know, with players like Lauren Dillon, reigning defensive player of the year. So certainly up to them to figure out a way to negate the Wesleyan advantage, especially in size, and try to get a little more momentum heading into the half. They're only up by 2. Could be a lot worse though. So
Yeah.
they'll consider themselves lucky and start the quarter fresh.
Especially lucky without DiCandido playing and with Baptista in early foul trouble. You know, when you got two of your leading offensive and defensive players not in the game, it's pretty impressive that Tufts is ahead at this point.
So now we'll get started in the second quarter.
Blocked by Martinson, and we do have the height advantage, I believe, in that matchup. I believe Martinson is. Martinson is 6'1". Oh, Scarth is actually taller. She's the tallest player on either team at 6'2".
So now Wesleyan retains possession. Passing around. There's Scarth. Shot there from deep, no good from Maddie Bledsoe. But Wesleyan gets the rebound. We'll get the ball back. There's Gorman, guarded by Knapp. Gorman up. That's good from Gorman. Olivia Gorman picks up another 2 points there. She's got 6 so far. There's Dylan now. Dylan at the top. Inside to Martinson. Martinson is going to pick up or be on the receiving end of a foul there.
Yeah, almost got the bucket to go too. And Tufts doing a good job getting inside against Scarth here. I expect Berger to come back in pretty soon because otherwise this lead may grow.
Martinson misses her first one there. Second one's good.
1 point, Katie Martinson.
Martinson has 5 on the day. Now here's Gorman. Slows it down a little bit. Guarded by Knapp. Passes to Tompkins. There's Scarth at the top. Feed into Tompkins. That's good there. Ava Tompkins. So now Tufts up 18-16. Briggs, sorry, long pass to Martinson. Now here's Knapp. Dylan. Passing around. Dylan. Shot from deep is no good there from Mucciaroni. Now here comes Tompkins, guarded by Dylan. Inside to Gorman. That's going to be a foul there. 2 shots for Gorman.
Yeah, nice look to find Gorman under the basket for the easy attempt at the shot. Tufts had to foul in order to prevent that one from going in.
First shot there is no good from Gorman. Substitution now. Tara Berger checks back in.
Returning number 20, Tara Berger. Entering is number 25, Katie O'Connor.
Second shot now is good from Gorman. So she picks up a point. Now Dylan brings the ball back. Dylan. Passing around. To Knapp. No good. Rebound by Gorman. Fighting Briggs for that one. Briggs tries to get a hand in there. Tompkins driving her way in. No good there. Backing down Knapp. Second shot, no good. So Wesleyan missing a lot of close shots there. Now Tufts will have it.
Yeah, was a good look. They were both pretty good looks for Wesleyan there. And if Tufts continues to allow some offensive rebounds, they will eventually start falling for Wesleyan. And
Martinson misses. A scramble under the hoop.
they call it jump.
Jump ball probably going to go to Wesleyan.
No, I actually believe it's Tufts' ball this time.
Is it?
Yeah.
My bad then.
Jumbo Wesleyan possession. Substitution for the Bones.
It is
Entering
Wesleyan
number 30
possession,
in
so
Rael
they'll
replacing Martinson.
Martinson takes a seat. And Angela Brandy checks in. Now here's Gorman. Gorman to Tompkins. Inside. Shot there is no good from Berger. Dillon passes to Knapp. Mid-range is good from Briggs. Emily Briggs.
Yeah, smart play by the Jumbos to try to get it inside before Wesleyan, before the Cardinals can set up on defense. So it was a nice decision there.
There's Berger. Passing to Vital, now back around to deep shot from Gorman is good. Gorman ties this one up at 20 with that three.
Yeah, now Gorman's in double digits, 10 points on the game.
Gorman on the season averages about 13, so he's having a standout day so far. Dillon's pass, now back to Dillon. There's Knapp, floater, no good. Now Wesleyan brings it back. Driving inside. That's going to go back to Wesleyan, but great possession from Tufts. Blocked there. Katie O'Connor.
Entering is number 12, China Bailey. And number 34, Maddie Bledsoe for the Jumbos. Number 25,
Bledsoe and
Ian
Bailey
Doyle
check back
returns,
in.
Along with number 33, Melissa.
Now Baptista will see the court again after her early foul trouble with about 5 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, that's the key matchup in this game is Baptista versus Berger, in my opinion. Battle inside will be a pretty big deal for, I think, who wins this game.
Shot there. That's no good. Looked like it might have a chance. Now Berger gets the rebound now. Tufts getting obliterated on these second chance rebounds. Tipped by Baptista. That's going to go back to Wesleyan as Tufts can't get that. Inside shot there is good. Assist, and Vital picks up 2 points. Now Wesleyan leading 22-20. And now Dillon tries to get her offense on track. There's Knapp inside to Baptista. Baptista spins, goes. No good there, just rimmed out.
But good luck. If you keep on getting looks inside like that, you know, that's all you can ask for.
So now Wesleyan passing around the top. Gorman. It's no good there. Now here's Lauren Dillon. Dillon. To Doyle. Inside. Good from Alibrandi, my bad. So now Tufts ties this up 22-22. We're going to get a timeout called. So yeah, before the game you had said to me, I'll let you explain what you said, but it's, you know, you had expressed some concern for Tufts based on a lot of things that seem to be playing out in front of us.
You know, with the rebounding and the height that is the Cardinals possess, and with Baptista getting into early foul trouble, which if that happened, then there'd be some problems here because you're losing one of your leading rebounder and one of your best defenders on the inside, and that's exactly what's happened to the Cardinals, rebounding, getting a lot of offensive rebounds, and getting second chance points, and that's what's kept them in this game.
Yeah, and it just looks like Tufts is not, you know, even in the plays where there's not a rebound at stake, it looks like Wesleyan's just, especially just, you know, players like Berger or Tompkins just backing down Tufts players at will. There's really no authority by Tufts under the basket. Tufts is, you know, different story on offense. On defense, they're just not really making their presence known. That's usually a standout part of this team. Yeah,
it's really the real trouble is that Baptista's in foul trouble because if she matches up on the post against people like Berger or Scarth, it's pretty likely that fouls may be drawn, and we can't. The Tufts Jumbos can't have that if they want to stay in this game, because she's also an offensive threat for the Jumbos.
So now Wesleyan has the ball. Here's Tompkins. Here's Roosh. Emma Roosh checked in. Inside, shot there is no good. Baptista gets that rebound. Passes to Dylan. Knapp, Doyle, Baptista. Long pass there. Tufts just looking for an opening here.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the set by Tufts. All 5 sitting around the arc, though it does work for them here.
Doyle picks up her second 3 of this game. Now Tufts up 25-22, but yeah, I see what you mean. You know, it didn't really look like that possession was going to lead to anything.
Yeah, all 5 sitting around the arc, you have to keep pushing inside and outside to make it a real threat.
It's Baptista guarding Tara Berger on 6. Shoot again, no good this time. And again, Wesleyan picks that rebound, taking it back. Now Wesleyan is Maddie Bledsoe. No good. Berger rebound, second chance. Easy play for her. And now Wesleyan back on top, 26-25.
Tufts really, the Jumbos have to look for a look from inside the arc, I would say. They're not shooting too great from outside the arc, and they'll shoot from outside the arc once again, making them 4 of 15 on the day, which is not going to get it done. So
no, it is not. So now Berger under. Berger, no good.
And that was a smart play by the Jumbos, having 2 people to box out Berger so that she cannot get the offensive rebound and get an easy score.
And it'll take game plan changes like that to deal with the Wesleyan threat under the hoop. So now Tufts passing around at the top. Here's Doyle. Back to Doyle. Knapp from deep. No good. Rebound there from Alibrandi. And Tufts gets the ball back. Now here's Doyle into Baptista. Alibrandi. That's good from her. So Alibrandi creating some offense there. Tufts back up 26 or 27-26. But 22 seconds left in the half. So Wesleyan all likely at taking their last shot. Dylan trying to poke it away.
Oh, and stepped
out of bounds call there. So Tufts now has about 11 seconds to run a play.
Number 22 breaks, replacing Baptista.
Baptista sits with 11 seconds left. And Tufts now bringing it for the final possession of the half. Dylan. Dylan from deep. That's good from her. And just beats the buzzer. So Tufts now up 30-26 as we end the second quarter here at Cousin. It's been a back and forth game so far.
Very contested. I think it will continue to be so in the second half unless some drastic changes are made coaching wise.
And we'll see if Tufts is able to pick up the momentum that allowed them to enter the half with a lead. And we'll talk about it a little later, but work on their rebounding issues and how to deal with the Wesleyan size. They were making some adjustments at the end.
They were, yeah. The 2 people trying to box out Berger was a very smart decision. If they continue doing that in the second half, I think that they can pull away with this one. But they are going to have to, I think, start finding better shots on offense. Despite the 3 made to end the half, they are not shooting great from 3. So I would suggest that they try to find some more shots inside the arc.
So we have a good one for you here at Tufts Senior Day. It's 30-26, Tufts over Wesleyan. We'll be back after the half. And welcome back to Cousins Gymnasium. After one half, Tufts is leading Wesleyan 30-26 on Tufts Senior Day. So it's been a back and forth game so far. Ethan, do you have any observations before we start the second half?
Both teams looking for stronger offense here in the second half, and looking to continue their defensive play, though, as both teams play pretty well defensively, holding each other to very low shooting percentages. I look for both teams to try to get inside more often, but other than that, I think that we're going to see a pretty good defensive battle here.
Martin misses that shot, but Tufts gets the rebound there. Rebounding will be a big part of the Jumbo's second half after they were out-rebounded 28-16 in the first half.
Yeah.
Here's Baptista under and up. No good there, just misses. Baptista's had a tough shooting day. She is scoreless.
And as Tufts' leading scorer, it would be a nice boost to the Jumbos if she could get herself going.
So there is Maddie Bledsoe. Bledsoe double teamed. She draws. Oh no, it's a travel. Apologies. So Jumbos will retain or get possession back there.
Yeah, I like you thought it was a foul at first. I thought Baptista had gotten her third foul, which would have been a very dangerous situation for the Jumbos.
Probably sidelined her for the immediate future.
Yeah.
So here's Knapp now. Bledsoe passes into Ava Tompkins. Shot there, no good.
And no one came over to box out.
And rebound,
Bledsoe
second rebound. Vital now passing around. Here's Bledsoe.
A great defensive possession there by the Jumbos, not allowing anything, any open shots, any open looks, anywhere, any routes into the paint. So
Tufts playing some better defense here. There's a foul called there. Mucciaroni will head to the line. So baseline drive by her, rewarded with
Wesleyan
2
fouls
shots.
on number 20, Tara Berger. That's her second.
Berger
and
picks up her
first.
second foul.
That sends Mucciaroni to the line for the Jumbo shooting 2.
Mucciaroni makes her first one. Second shot, no good there. Berger gets that rebound. So Tufts will go back to the line.
Wesleyan fouls on number 34, Maddie Bledsoe. That's
Bledsoe
her
will
third.
pick up that foul. About 14 seconds left. Tufts will be shooting. It'll be Gina Doyle.
yeah, Bledsoe's quietly been making a pretty big impact on the game. She has 13 rebounds on the day. Hasn't been scoring too much, but
Only 1 point, but 13 rebounds.
13 rebounds is a pretty big impact. So
Very interesting stat
Yeah.
line. And that one's good. So 1 point there. Tufts now up 10. Wesleyan trying for last shot, and there's Tompkins. Up to Bledsoe. Misses, almost gets the rebound. 2 seconds left, and Dylan's gonna have it, just doesn't have time to shoot. So after 3 quarters, Tufts is up 49-39, and going into the half with a 4-point lead, tacking on 6 points, but it felt like a lot more than that. It felt like a complete change of the way they were playing. What were your observations?
I mean, the first half, offense didn't work. Defense did. This half, the Jumbos got the offense working too. So, you know, if both your offense and defensive are firing on all cylinders, it's going to be hard to stop. Wesleyan continues to have pretty solid defensive play. They do need to work on their offensive scoring. Gorman has not been as effective in this half so far.
Gorman definitely slowed down.
And she needs to get going again if the Cardinals want to have a shot at coming back.
And we'll see if the Baptista-Berger matchup continues trending towards Tufts as it was in that quarter. But certainly someone who can get, the Cardinals back into the game quickly. Between Gorman and Berger, they have no lack of scorers. It's just about how well they're going to execute and get back to their dominance under the boards, which was a major reason that the first half was so close.
Yeah, and I expect Bledsoe to look for the basket a little bit more. She is she does average 12 points per game, and with only one so far on the night, I expect her to look for a few more shots, see if she can get going and help this team win.
So we will see how it unfolds. With 10 minutes left in this game. Tough senior day. All the seniors making an impact so far. So our Tufts hits the court. Bledsoe's going to inbounds the ball here. Bledsoe to Tompkins. There's a shot from Gorman. No good there. Baptista corrals that rebound. Baptista. Knapp. Dillon. Passing around. Baptista from deep. That's good from her. Baptista now with 9 points on the day after, again, starting the first half scoreless. So excellent second half for her. Gorman to Bledsoe now to Vital. A Berger. That's good from Maddie Bledsoe.
Yeah, if she can get going, then this might get a little bit closer of a game.
Now here's Knapp. Knapp on the breakaway. And she's going to pick up a foul. Hit her head there, so hopefully she's all right. It doesn't look like she's that a little shaken up, but she'll head to the line.
That's Berger's 4th foul, which is a big deal.
Berger's still going to play, but, you know, 4 fouls, you're only one away from sitting out the rest of the game, so they'll have to be careful.
Yeah,
Knapp misses her first one.
That would change the course of this game for sure if Berger fouled out. She might be coming out actually.
Looks like she will. Scarth is going to check back in. So Jack Knapp will take her second shot.
Yeah, so it looks like Gorman and Bledsoe are going to have to lead this offense now with Berger sitting on the bench because of foul trouble.
Now require Bledsoe to step up and score a little more. Starting off well with 2 points this quarter. So now Bledsoe will have the ball. Scarth back to Bledsoe. Guarded by Baptista. Bledsoe up. She's going to draw a foul. I think that'll be on. Baptista picks up her 3rd foul. So first foul since like the beginning of the first quarter for her. Here's Bledsoe shooting. First shot is no good.
That makes her, I believe, 1 for 5 at free throws on the day. Not the best clip from the line.
It'll be 2 for 6 as she makes the back half of that free throw pair. Dillon guarded in the press. Doyle. Back to Dillon. Baptista. Doyle. Baptista again. Dribbles up. That's good from her.
First jumbo into double digits.
So now Wesleyan now down by 13 needs to start turning this around if they want to come back. Here's Bledsoe. Scarth. Vital up. Guarded, and that's going to go back to Wesleyan. Nice defense by Baptista. Vital passes in. Long pass there, so Tompkins has it. Up, turnaround, no good. That's jump ball there. That's going to go to Tufts. So Tufts now with a 13-point lead and the ball. Baptista passes into Mucciaroni. To Doyle. Dillon, back to Doyle. Almost loses it there. Double teamed. Mucciaroni. Baptista. From deep, no good. And Wesleyan, a little scramble there. Dillon runs past the ball. Vital from deep, no good from her. That's going to Tufts. So
Out of bounds, Tufts ball.
looks like it was hit away from Baptista by a Wesleyan player. So
Substitution for the Bows, returning is number 3, Knapp.
Lauren Dillon's going to take a seat as Jackie Knapp returns to the game.
Tufts rebounded a lot better in the second half. First half, they were out-rebounded by 16. But in the second half, they're about even, I believe.
That's going to be another Wesleyan
falls
foul.
on number 23,
It's going to be on Tompkins.
That's her first.
Actually, Tufts is up 3 rebounds in the second half.
Drastic
So,
change.
Yeah.
So Baptista passing in to Knapp. Mucciaroni to Knapp. And that's passed to Gorman. Picked off. Almost retaken by Tufts. That's going to be a foul on Knapp as she tries to reclaim the ball for
Double
Tufts.
fouls on number 3, Jack Knapp, her second.
Yeah, I myself thought I saw a kicked ball there, but wasn't called. So
Unfortunately not for Tufts. So, be Wesleyan ball now. Gorman. Picked off, but retained again. Bledsoe up, and that's blocked. It's shut down by Baptista. Excellent play from her. Now she has the ball coming back the other way. Spins around, puts it up. That's good, and one. So that shows exactly when Baptista's at her best, what she can do on both ends of the court.
yeah, incredible sequence there. And Baptista has taken over the second half completely.
She's got 13 points now, looking for point number 14 at the line.
Wesleyan foul is on number 35, Heidi Scarf, her fourth, team's third.
So that's the Melissa Baptista experience. You know, with too much foul trouble sometimes limits her from playing, but when she's in, she's a force. And Tufts has really felt that in the second half. Now Wesleyan has the ball.
They need to get going quickly. 'Cause
I'm winding down.
Their time is running out.
That's going to be a foul there.
Jumbo fouls on number 3, Jack Knapp. That's her
Knapp's
third.
foul.
Team third.
Knapp's got her third foul.
Returning for Wesleyan is number 20.
Baptista's going to take a seat. Briggs will come in.
And Berger comes back in
Berger checking in.
with 4 fouls. So
Wesleyan knows they have to go for it here, or they're going to run out of clock.
expect the Jumbos to try to draw that foul as quickly as possible.
Gorman guarded by Mucciaroni. There's Bledsoe. Gorman. That's going to be offensive foul on
Wesleyan
Gorman.
offensive foul on number 10, Olivia Gorman, her second.
So Gorman, again, not really making much of an impact this second half. Only 3 points and a few fouls. Knapp, that was picked off there by Vital. Vital mid-range, and she makes it there. So now Knapp will try again. Aggressive Wesleyan press here. They realize time is short. Doyle back to Knapp. Mucciaroni to Doyle. Briggs into Martinson. Martinson no good there as that goes in and out. Wesleyan running it back the other way. Here's Gorman for 3. No good there. Martinson gets that rebound. Now Telby Tufts who's running it. Knapp to Briggs. Briggs up. That's good for her. Tufts now up by a game-high 15 with just under 5 minutes left in this half. There's Berger. Passes off to Tompkins. Draws the foul. So Tompkins will head to the line.
With a 15-point deficit this late in the game, you're going to have to start taking some threes, which is the Cardinals haven't been shooting too well from 3 today. 4 of 17, 23.5%, which is not favorable for what they need right now. But
Substitutions for the Bows.
if they can hit down a few threes or get a few quick buckets, then this game could get a little bit more interesting towards the end.
Knapp and Doyle said Knapp with 4 fouls after this one. Missed shot there from missed shot there from Tompkins, sorry. It'll be Tufts ball. Dillon dribbles up. To Briggs. Harrington is checked back in. Martinson up, and that's blocked, clean block there. Gorman out ahead of everyone, now guarded by Dillon. And that's going to be a foul on Dillon.
Yeah, gutsy play by Berger on the defensive side of the ball to go for a block with 4 fouls. Can end up pretty bad, you know. You can get the call against you, and then you're sitting the rest of this game.
Here's Gorman now shooting 2. His first one's no good.
Didn't get the friendly roll.
Baptista checks back in for Briggs. We're going to get a timeout now. So Wesleyan calls its final timeout, most likely, with about 4 minutes, 24 seconds. Tufts up by 14. And just, you know, again, as we've been saying, second half has just been a real reversal of the fortune. It's been Tufts who's been up offensively. Where, you know, with a 28-16, with that kind of deficit, you expect anything closer would be good, but for Tufts to be up and rebounding
it's quite an incredible turnaround. I don't know whether it's effort or changing the coach's game plan here, but maybe a combination of both. But
yeah.
That's a drastic change. In part, probably to do with Baptista being on the court more often.
And Berger being in a little more foul trouble.
But still very, very impressive turnaround.
So Gorman now at the line for her second shot.
And this is something you can't afford to do, be missing free throws when you're trying to come back. But so
Gorman, no good. So again, Wesleyan missed free throw. Now Dillon has it. Dillon guarded by Bailey. Double team there. There's Mucciaroni. Mucciaroni up with it. Now she's going to draw the foul.
I believe that was on Berger. She might be out of this game.
Looks like it might be the case. She heads to the bench. She knows that her time is done in this game.
And that might spell the end of the Cardinals here.
Down by 14 with 4 minutes left against a good defensive team like Tufts, so it'll be tough. So lots of fouls in the second half. It's become more of a physical game. Now Mucciaroni will be at the line. First one's no good. Looks like Bledsoe tried to box out on the first of 2 free throws. So a little laugh there. So Tufts now up 60-45. Just under 4 minutes left. Here's Tompkins to Gorman. Bledsoe up. Clean block by Martinson. Great play by her. Now Dillon has the ball. To Mucciaroni. Back to Dillon. That's going to be a foul on China Bailey.
Wesleyan fouls on number 12, China Bailey. That's her first.
Dillon at the line.
Over the limit.
Entirely too much fouling here by Wesleyan to, you know, allow Jumbo's free opportunities like this at this point in the game is just not helping anybody.
I mean, the clock's working against them. That's the only reason that I can see for. I mean, it wasn't an intentional foul, but
yeah.
At this point, it's not looking like a comeback is possible.
First shot's good from Lauren Dillon. She has 8 now, looking for point number 9. That shot's good. 62-45 now to Tufts. Here's Tompkins. Vital to Gorman. Gorman looking for a shot. Goes up. Stifled, but she gets the ball back. That second chance rebound's good for her.
Very strange strange play there, but 2 points is 2 points.
There's Martinson receiving the pass from Dillon, no good. Scramble there. It's gonna be a foul called.
I believe against Baptista.
So
Jumbo fouls on number 33, Melissa Baptista.
that'll be
That's her
Baptista's fourth.
Team is over the limit.
And now Wesleyan will be shooting again. Lots of fouls.
Yeah.
So Knapp, Baptista, and Knapp, Baptista, and Dillon all at 4 fouls right now. Not that it matters too much with only 3 minutes left in this game, but
Yeah, they might be subbed out soon anyways,
Yeah.
with this game being almost all but over.
first shot's good from Vital. Second shot is no good there. Mucciarone holds on to that rebound. Now Dillon has it. Mucciarone, no good there. Harrington with the rebound. Tufts will get a fresh clock. Martinson up. She's going to draw the foul there, and one.
Yeah, that really psyched up the Jumbo's bench there. They got really excited for that one.
So Martinson will be shooting. Martinson having a good game. She's got 8 points, looking for number 9.
Yeah, the Jumbos have a really balanced offensive attack here today.
It's be another foul.
Fouls on number 34.
So
Maddie
Bledsoe.
Bledsoe.
Wesleyan players are a little frustrated by all these foul calls now. The refs
Yeah,
have been
I
very
mean-
aggressive with their foul calls.
I think that was Bledsoe's 5th foul as well, so I think that she's
And
fouled
another
out too.
Wesleyan foul on number 34,
So,
Maddie Bledsoe.
It might have actually just been a technical
Checking in to replace Bledsoe is
because
number 35.
I'm pretty sure it was a technical because they just said 2 fouls, unless they forgot to call one.
Well, yeah, like I was saying, the Jumbos attack very balanced. You know, Baptista with 13, Dillon with 9, Martinson with 8, Doyle with 7. You know, everyone's scoring for the
Out of
Jumbos.
bounds, Wesleyan ball.
So about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here. Now Wesleyan has the ball, down 65-48. It's going to be a
Timeout,
Wesleyan timeout, 30-second timeout for them. But yeah, no, the refs have certainly been aggressive in calling fouls, but you know, something to keep in mind for the future. Just worrying about who gets in foul trouble. Always an issue for people like Baptista, but against better teams, if you fouling too much isn't gonna fly. So, something to just keep in the back of one's mind. Tufts doing a good job today, despite the fouls. It seems like a lot of fouls have been called for both sides. So it's not really a Tufts-specific issue.
Yeah.
So we'll see how what lineup that Coach Brewery sends out.
I
But
expect some subs.
only
but,
2 minutes, 30 seconds
maybe not.
left.
Maybe keep the
Most of the starters still in,
yeah.
getting a chance to play at their senior day, possibly. I guess, well, only 3 of them are seniors, but still. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Wesleyan ball here, winding down this Saturday afternoon game at Cousins. There's
Got to be
Scark.
expecting a quick shot here. Yep.
Gorman, that's good for her.
Olivia Gorman, the
So
three.
Gorman now has 18.
Unfortunately, I think that this spark for Gorman might be coming a little bit too late in the game.
Baptista back to Dillon. Ticking time down off the clock. We're under 2 minutes now. Here's Dillon. Shot clock winding down. And that's stolen by Gorman. Gorman out ahead of everyone. She goes up for it, so it's 2 for Gorman. She's hit 20. Great day for her offensively. Now Baptista. There's Mucciarone. No good there. Wesleyan's got to run it. About a minute 30 left.
Yeah, I expected Tufts to hold on to the ball for a little bit longer than that, but
That's going to be a foul there on Baptista, I believe. So her day could be done.
Jumbo fouls on number 33, Melissa Baptista.
And
That's her fifth.
That's her
That
fifth,
is
so
her fifth, yeah.
she's going to have to hit the bench for the last minute 30.
That's the third player to foul out here.
Yeah, and
That's,
with two Tufts players, two more at 4, and Scarth on Wesleyan at 4, so lots of fouls this game. It's
Yeah.
a foul-heavy game.
Looks like we have a timeout.
So
Tufts, a full timeout.
Tufts is going to call their full timeout here. Up by 12, you know, still a sizable lead with a minute 30 left, but you don't want to, you know, take anything for granted and make
Yeah.
this.
Cardinals at the line, they can cut it down to 10.
You don't want to have to sweat over it.
Yeah.
So, but certainly still in their advantage here. Yeah, I mean, certainly 6 players could foul out by the end of this game.
Yeah.
Not likely, but refs have been calling a lot of fouls here. So after this game, just a preview of the upcoming schedule for Tufts. Tufts will be playing at home against Babson this Monday, 7. Next weekend, they'll take a road trip. They'll be playing at Amherst. Always a good matchup between those two teams, a rematch of the national championship last year. And Tufts' 3 losses last year did come all to Amherst, so certainly an opportunity for revenge. They'll travel to Hamilton after that, next Saturday, and then finally at Trinity Sunday, February 11th, before NESCAC championship play starts and NCAA tournament play hopefully after that. So plenty left in the season for Tufts. They're looking to push their record to 18-2 here today, 5-1 NESCAC, which would be still at the top of the league, or one of the top. So now Tufts players head back to the court. Scars will be at the line shooting 2. Scarth with 2 points today, both from foul shots. That is her, nope, in and out, so she missed the first one.
And as a team, Wesleyan's not been shooting great from the foul line. Shooting
Takes the second.
15 of 28. Right above 50%. And
So make all those shots and they'd be winning.
they'd be.
Here's Knapp trying to evade the defense. Dillon holds on. Gorman playing aggressive defense. Tufts now running down the clock here.
1 minute remaining in the quarter.
Now Martinson got to shoot. Knapp from deep, no good. And Harrington had a quick rebound there, but shot clock violation will negate that.
Actually, I don't even think it was a rebound. I think it was
a catch and
alley-oop.
Seemed, yeah, very quick. So now 50 seconds left. Wesleyan down by 9. Bailey driving, Bailey up, and she draws the foul. So now Wesleyan, with 45 seconds left, have a chance to
Cut it to
get
8.
back in this.
Jumbo fouls on number 22, Emily Briggs, her 4th.
Briggs now picks up her 4th, so another Tufts player with her 4th foul.
They have three players in there.
That one rims out. So Knapp, Bailey trips trying to guard her there. Knapp running. Now she's going to get fouled. So
The intentional fouling looks like has begun.
Wesleyan's still down by 9. Knapp will come to the line. And Gorman has her 3rd foul. Knapp. That one's good for her. Stretching Tufts lead back to 10. Second one is good for her as well. Now Mucciaroni checks back in. Knapp's going to sit. So now Tompkins with 36 seconds left here. 11-point deficit, so this one essentially all but over. Despite a little late life. Gorman's shot, no good. And now Dillon will have it.
And most
Dribbling
likely
around.
run out the clock here.
Now looks to be it, so Dillon will dribble it down. And despite a first half that was very back and forth, Tufts took command in the second half. 11-point victory here on senior day with about 5 seconds left. So 11-point victory senior day at Cousins Gymnasium. powered by the seniors, Melissa Baptista, Lauren Dillon doing the great work they always do. Players like Katie Martinson and Gina Doyle also putting in some good minutes. And when all is said and done, Tufts will pick up that victory, and a tale of two halves for them. It was really two different games.
Yeah, the first half heavily contested. Great play by Berger and Gorman, which unfortunately they couldn't replicate in the second half when Baptista really took over for the Jumbos, and the Jumbos started out rebounding, which is an incredible turnaround, and that really helped them pull away with this victory.
So again, final score here for us is 67-56. Team gets one more ovation as they run off the court, and one of their biggest wins of the year. Not because Wesleyan did play a good game, but just an exciting atmosphere with the seniors being honored. It's always good to pick up a win. Last year they weren't able to do that as they fell to Amherst. So everyone goes home happy on this senior day, and that's going to be it for us here at JumboCast. Again, final score 67-56. Tune in Monday night at 7 o'clock as the Tufts women's team takes on Babson in their last regular season home game. We'll be here broadcasting, but thank you again for tuning in and listening to us. I'm Alec, and this is Ethan, and have a good afternoon and a good night.